This full of video and for helping tourism Los Solomon Islands. Bayu sabi looking inside, all kete rules or guidelines where kete tourism businesses sabi look follow for operate in a safe way and also help limiting spread of COVID-19. This one all kete call them the Minimum Standards Tourism Extra Care Program. This one all kete wakem for kete business owners and tourist operators look this for the COVID-19 pandemic. Guidelines here have been developed in partnership with the Olketa Ministry of Health and Medical Services and then follow two Olketa International COVID safe practices. So look, learn him and enjoy. You meet together for better Solomon Islands. Front office hem in our first place where Olketa staff sabi come into contact with him Olketa arriving guests. Receptionists and security should strict and follow COVID safe procedures for downing chances for contracting and spreading this virus here time Olketa guests arrive. Front office staff must always wear a mask and glove and always sanitize him hand. Anyone where enter must wear a mask and show a vaccination card. Low entrance sign should stop or show Olketa rules for Olketa guests. One full staff or security should stay low front for checking vaccination card or mask. Checking temperature below Olketa visitors. Always check Olketa ones who come in and go out. Sanitizing counter reception every time guests come in and go out. Make sure Olketa visitors practicing good social distancing, at least 2 meters from each other. Olketa signs should stay on the floor for showing where for stand up. Try for encouraging payments with a credit or debit card. If you handle him Seleni, please sanitize him hand blue after. Straighten or put him signs for people no crowd too much. Sanitizing keys before you give him Olketa guests. And sanitize him too after Olketa give him come back. Waiting COVID-19 am a good idea for letting Olketa guests carry them own basket Olketa. Taking good information from Olketa guests. This one am important for contact tracing in case anyone got COVID-19. Olketa security guards play one for a big part, lo keep him one for a COVID safe operation. Olketa two first point of contact for anyone entering accommodation. Security must always check him temperature below Olketa guests before Olketa enter premises. Make sure guests can wear a mask and got a vaccination card waiting ID below Olketa. Also, in this for example, security should always remind people for following COVID rules. Security should always stop low entrance for controlling Olketa people who come in and go out. Security must always report bad law management, anything where hemi looking no straight. Hemi one for a good practice for security recording down Olketa things were happening around him. One for a major point of contamination hemi now between guest and staff, especially time Olketa housekeeping staff and time Olketa guest rooms. This one now why some fella service blow Olketa guest by slow down or by stop one time now. Reducing Olketa times for cleaning room. Olketa rooms where you book for a long time, try clean after 2 or 3 days and changing Olketa bed sheets after 3 or 4 days. Try not to put him plant something low one room. Reduce him Olketa stocks inside the room and give him only time guest him ask him. No can forget for putting sanitizer inside each guest room. Olketa housekeeping staff should get him some for COVID training, know how for safely cleaning rooms, especially time guests have check out. Remember for wear all get the disposable gloves and aprons time you cleaning bathroom. Must sanitize him hands, shoes or slippers blue after you clean up. Always concentrate for sanitizing all get the surface areas, low rooms all get the guests stay lahem. Hemi good for you changing all get the cups and spoons, low get the plastic ones where hemi disposable. Bathroom hem barava no place for you wash him all get the things for kakai lohem. Look save for sanitizing all get the places where people save use him or touch him all away. All get the door handles, all get the TV remotes or lampshades, or all get the walls where stay the place people save busy lohem. Sanitizing good every room key or room card before every check-in and after every check-out. Space him out time between each guest room. This one hemi forgive him cleaners enough time for doing proper cleanup. Time you clean up inside any room, for safety blow you, open him all get the curtains, windows and doors for let him out all get the air inside. For avoiding contamination, hem important for you removing all get the pillowcases and bed sheets where all get the guest use him finish. Time you take him go for wash, carry him go inside any disposable plastic or any bag where you save wash him to after. Try not to use him same rooms all the way. One floor room is save stop up for 3 days for decontamination before next guest save use him. All get the equipment as a mop and wet calico must be sanitized with him special soap lol geta after cleanup lo each room. Sanitizing all get the mops for 30 minutes inside lo sanitizing solution after shift blue. At least 1 or 2 rooms should spare for quarantine in case any guest hemi got him COVID-19. You should get him one for a good plan for manage him. Stock him up or get a PPE equipments for get the staff savvy use him time any room him being used for isolation. Look this for the time, restaurants and bars have only 7 or get a house guests. You fellow Olketa operators should hear a good Olketa government guidelines because Olketa guidelines here sabi change lo anytime. Low restaurants and bars arranging good how Olketa people sit down. Follow Olketa COVID safe measures and you must practicing good social distancing. Out him Olketa calico from on top table, make him easy for cleanup after. Olketa something also salt and pepper should only come time guest him request him. Keep him hand sanitizer, hand wash or soap for Olketa guest use him time Olketa enter bar or restaurant. Hemi good for stopping Olketa programs where Olketa guest save go 7 kakai seleva. For minimizing contact, try using Olketa menu where using QR codes. For those who are still using straight menu, please sanitize him after guest hemi place him order blohem. Time you follow Olketa COVID safe measures, yeah? Olketa guest too, bye-bye feel free for outing mask blow Olketa and kakai inside bar or restaurant. Front low bar, separating Olketa chairs here for people no save sit and close up or lean low counter or same this one. So after 7 guests, sanitize and clean. Olketa staff where cleaning table must be separate from Olketa staff where serving kakai. Cutting down room service. Guests should come collect them kakai lolketa disposable plates and cups. If you still doing room service, let them guest the save and leave him the front door. You should know enter room block guest. Waiting this for COVID-19, kitchens below accommodation should follow the strict hygiene practices time cooking or serving kakai below guests. Every kitchen staff must wear a mask, glove and apron. All workstations in the kitchen must be at least 2 meters from each other. Hand sanitizer must stay in a place where him easy for you look him and use him. Always sanitize him all the tabletops and equipments in the kitchen. Wash separately all the cups and plates all the guests from all the kitchen equipments lo hot water. All the containers for storing kakai, you must sanitize him first before you put them go inside storage. Lastly, always make sure the kitchen below him got a good airflow. Regarding this whole place, also one for a high risk PPE zone. Laundry staff should take him this for COVID-19 extra care training. Laundry staff must always wear full PPE. Before you go inside zone below PPE, wash your hands below carefully and make sure all equipments are clean. For stopping cross-contamination, make sure you mixing all clean and dirty linens. Every equipment should be washed before and after use. All trolleys for carrying dirty calico, make sure you must wash him with soap and water before sanitize. Collect or open him all laundries from different rooms separately. And important for mixing all laundry. All laundry machines got settings where you should follow. You should not try for shortcut. Time you finish waiting washing blue, safely remove PPE or any biohazard box or any place where it is suitable. After washing too, it is important for you cleaning all equipments, also this for a washing machine with sanitizer or with any disinfectant. Try not to collect them all dirty linens from all rooms at the same time. You mean like palapum all calico or laundry. All something also in washing machine, have not easily available for all rural areas. You may now look at how all B17 doing laundry all sinking dirty blanket inside the dish waiting hot water. Blanket him go inside another dish after him boil. All brushing calico, time him cold enough for touching. After brush, all rinse him this for a blanket inside 2 separate buckets. This for a dirty blanket him now clean, and all hang him in the hot sun for him dry. Because of COVID-19, all the supplies where accommodation him need him must be limited for avoiding contamination. All entry points block guests and deliveries must be looked after by security. Visitors must wear a mask and sanitized, and temperature should be checked by security. All deliveries must be recorded by security too. All supplies must cut them down number of people and also rotate him all were doing deliveries. Hemi good for one fella staff floor accommodation now doing offloading. This fella staff where him handle him cargo should wear him full PPE. Sanitize him or get the goods loading bay before him go into storage. Let him or get the providers blue survey what or get should wear him or do him time do him deliveries. One fella accommodation survey make him stacker contaminated waste, especially from all get the used PPE and cleaning materials. Must look after good all get the waste here for avoid him infecting all get the staff. All get the rubbish bins must get him lead where survey sate good. All get the guest room should at least get him 4 fella bin, 1 for recycling, 2 for compost, 3 for tins, plastic bottles and paper, and 4 for medical waste or some face masks and gloves. You not allowed for take him or get a leftover kakai, go back to the house or give him away. Hemi good for staff who him walk out with him rubbish, wearing full PPE. You only serve a handle or walk out with him rubbish if hemi not walk up you. After you empty him rubbish bin, you must spray him and sanitize him good before returning back to the place for him. Transport him one for a high-risk activity where you need to follow strict COVID-safe rules, especially time you transport him all get a guest where arrive come from overseas. Before picking up guests, driver must first wear a glove, mask, and sanitize. Driver should avoid him handshake, instead doing fist, elbow, or just nod him head. Offer him sanitizer a guest before entering vehicle. Always try for maintaining and keeping social distance even time you loading passenger. Remember, for avoiding crowd, loading passengers quickly as possible. Try for travel light and not taking too many passengers. Time you transporting guests, you should not pick him anyone side the road. Watch closely locate the new guests for any sign of COVID. If all get shown symptoms, report him to front desk. Time you arrive waiting guest, tell him what for doing and where for go, for avoiding mix with people. Make sure you properly disinfecting vehicle blue before you go out for picking another one more. After, throw him mask and glove blue to a straight place. You then have to sanitize him hands blue, but by him better if you swim straight after. But this fella time you may not get him any tours or activities because of COVID restrictions for all get the guests blaming. But hemi good for all get the operators start make ready now and instruct him all get the staff how to look after him all get the tours and activities for time things go back normal. Time no any tour or activity. Driver, participants, and even tour guides must all wear a mask and glove. Before any program start, brief him or get the participants, look at the COVID safe protocols. Always reminding guests for sanitizing hands blow get that. No full up on vehicle too much. Keeping some for a chair empty for maintaining social distancing. For this full reason, you must also keep him small group size. Waiting COVID-19 this time, you must always try for avoiding close contact with him or get the guests. This one him one for an easy way for you to have a marking distance between you fella. Throughout the day, you must always try to maintain or keep him all at the safe measures here. During the tour, you must remind him guests not to touch him any artifact. After the tour, dispose him any PPE material you use him, sanitize him hand blue, but again and better if you swim straight after. Hopefully this fella video helping me for understand him. Some fella lol get the important COVID safe measures lo tourism. Tourism have one fella important part lo economy below Solomon Islands. You may work out together making Solomon Islands COVID safe so that you may have an opening back all get the borders blue me for all get the tourists so they come visit me back lo beautiful islands blue me.